Hello everyone, in this video editorial we will be discussing the solution for find your roll number. First let us read the problem. You are given an array of roll numbers of n students in a class. We need to find roll numbers where the sum of the prime roll numbers present to its left uh, should be equal to the sum of the prime roll numbers present to its right. And also it said that roll numbers can be repeated. Input format is the number of test cases, and the next two T lines contains n and roll numbers each. We need to output the roll number with that condition. If there is no such roll number, we need to output -1. As you can see here, for 5217, for the number 1, prime numbers sum of the prime numbers present to its left is equal to sum of prime numbers present to its right. Now for also we'll see this example 11, 4, 7, 6, 13, and 5. Uh, First of all, we can't iterate directly from 11 because no prime number is present to its left. So we'll be iterating from I is equals to 1, 1 to L minus 2. So for every number, we will check the prime numbers present to its left and right, and we'll find the sum. For example, for the number 4, prime numbers present to its left are 11, and prime numbers present to its right are 7 and 13. But this sum is not equal. Now we'll go to the other number 7. For the 7, prime numbers present to its left are 11, and prime numbers present to its right are 13 and 5, but they are not equal. Also for 6, prime numbers present to its left are 11 and 7. Okay. And for the prime numbers present to its right are 13 and 5. Since the sum is equal, we need to print the number 6. How do we actually do this? Now we'll take the for loop and iterate from I is equals to 1 to L minus 2, since this position is L minus 2. And for every number, we will check the numbers if it's prime or not. Then we'll find the sum if it's a prime and store in a variable. Same goes for right prime numbers too. And after that iteration, we'll check if the sum of the prime numbers of left and right are equal. Then we'll print the number. Otherwise, we'll print -1. So now first we'll go through the code. Now I have here already written a function where it when a number is passed, it will return true or false if it's a prime or not. Now the main condition comes here, main functions. Um, it will take the number of test cases and run a while loop. As it's here said, first it will enter the length of the array, then array. So we will take an local variable L and input the length of the array, and then we'll take the array values. Now, as I've said, we have to iterate from I is equals to 1 to L minus 2. Or here also you can write I is less than or equal to L minus 2. And for every number, we will check the left prime numbers and right prime numbers. For this, you can do, suppose this is I value, this is I minus 1, and this is I plus 1. For the left prime numbers, we can go to 0 to I minus 1, and for right prime numbers we can go from I plus 1 to L. See, I is equals to 0 to I minus 1. If the will pass this number to the our this function, and if it's a prime number, we'll add the sum to we'll add that to the left sum. Same goes for the right one too. And at the end, we'll check if it's the left sum is equal to right sum, then we'll print that number. Now also here they said that If there is no such roll number, we need to print output -1. For that, we can do like this. We'll take a flag equals to 0. If the sum is equal, then we'll take flag equal to 1. At the end, if the condition doesn't satisfy, we'll do this check condition and print -1.